You were charged with possession of marijuana. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On January 18, 2025, the officer observed the defendant's vehicle traveling 78 miles per hour in a 60 mile per hour zone, have an expired registration, and failed to maintain financial responsibility on Interstate 45. The officer noticed a prominent odor of marijuana trailing the defendant's vehicle, and a traffic stop was initiated. The officer observed the defendant to be in the driver's seat with a black bag and a female to be in the front passenger seat. The defendant rolled down the passenger window, and the officer observed a cloud of smoke emitting from the vehicle with an odor of marijuana. The defendant was asked to step out of the vehicle with the black bag. The black bag was opened, and the officer observed a clear jar with a green leafy substance known to be marijuana based on training experience, along with a digital scale and individual baggies. The defendant was searched for weapons, and the officer found more packages of marijuana inside his private area. The weight of the marijuana was 1.82 ounces.
And Your Honor, if I could adjust probable cause.
Okay.
Your Honor, so while I don't dispute the reason for the stop here, I think there's a couple things that stand out. So there is a alleged smell of marijuana that comes from the vehicle, and then an alleged cloud of smoke that comes from the vehicle as the windows are open. So first off, the officer doesn't specify whether this is a cloud of course, burnt marijuana, which I would assume, or vaped marijuana, because those are two very different things with two very different distinct smells. Additionally, if the officer is pulling him out and looking for marijuana and he has this cloud, then he would be looking for burnt marijuana, right? So he would be looking for a roach. He would be looking for a blunt. What he does is he looks inside of a plastic bag. If we have embered marijuana or we have a lit blunt, it's certainly not going to be in a plastic bag without the smell of burning plastic. Additionally, the marijuana that is found in the bag is in a sealed glass jar container, something that would not emanate a smell because a glass jar is essentially smell proof. In this instance, I think we have an officer who went too far with the search, because we have Mr. Jackson here who did not admit to possessing marijuana, did not admit to this being marijuana. The statute, of course, requires that this has to be marijuana, and we know we have the issues, of course, with the hemp bill.